News First, Newsline Prime with Faraz Shaukat Ali.
And a very good evening to you. This is Newsline Prime. We're live as always from the Newsfirst studios in Dawson Street in Colombo. And in this ambience of elections and more elections and politics and more politics, keeping to all of that in mind, we've got here in our studio live Mr. Vidura Wickramanayake, Member of Parliament, paid up member of the SLFP, elected from the UPFA and kind of supporting the SLPP. Very good evening to you, Mr.
Very good evening to you, Faraz.
Is that a bit confusing?
Not really.
Paid up member of the SLFP.
Yes.
Contested under the UPFA and recently spotted at the SLPP convention.
Yes, true. True.
What does that mean?
Acting according to my conscience.
And supporting three different
No, I'm not
outfits?
supporting three different parties.
Okay. You are with the
SLPP.
SLPP? Okay. So if you're a member of the SLPP, shouldn't you not be in Parliament then?
I beg your pardon?
You can't. How can you be in Parliament? You were elected by the UPFA.
So that is why I'm in the Parliament.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm still paying my subscription for SLFP.
Yes, but when you take up membership of the SLPP...
I haven't taken up the membership of SLPP. I'm just a supporter.
Okay, you're just a supporter.
Yes.
Nothing wrong in that.
Nothing wrong in that.
Okay. Why is at any point you're going to change it for a fully paid up card with SLPP?
Let's see when the next election comes.
I see. Okay. Now then, do you expect that the SLFP will have a candidate for the presidential nominations?
Let me rephrase your question.
Okay. You could rephrase my question.
Will SLFP remain as one party?
I think that's the correct question.
My personal opinion is not only SLFP but also UNP and maybe also other political parties there'll be fragmentation before the presidential elections, during and after.
Okay.
Yes.
So what does that mean? More confusion?
More confusion, but at the end of the day, I hope everything will precipitate and people of this country and this country will have a better future.
But how can they have a better future if the vote is going to go three ways? Nobody is going to be able to
muster 50%.
Yes, 50%. No. The rules say 50% plus one vote.
Yes, that could be achieved. That could be achieved
with the present popularity of whom?
Yes, but because there won't be a three-corner fight. Yes.
I'm presupposing that there will be.
No, I doubt. Because there will be two major opponents. The fight will be with those two. That's all.
So who?
There could be other contenders.
Okay, but right now we've only got the one. Well, no, two. We've got two candidates out in the open.
One from SLPP,
yes,
and the other one from JVP.
Correct.
The UNP is yet to show their colours.
They're having a few hiccups.
You think that there are few? I think those are major drawbacks as a party.
No, I'm saying that they don't have a candidate yet, but there is a call for Sajid Premadasa from parts of the party, and there are others who probably support RW, though personally I can't see why. But I'm not a paid up member, so.
Let me ask you a question for us.
Yes, please do. Although normally we ask questions.
So you have been in this field for such a long time, and at least you have been in Sri Lanka since you were born.
Yes, it was born
right?
in up Yatyantot way.
Do you think that Mr. Ranil Wickramasinghe will ever give up the leadership of United National Party?
If he has a conscience, yes. I'm
That's the
presupposing,
that is
I'm
that is,
presupposing that everybody has a conscience.
conscious, except this so-called leader. He doesn't want to give up the leadership of the UNP. So again, you can expect
But
he will be the next
he
candidate.
may be like you, who is a paid-up member of the SLFP, but supporter of the SLPP. Perhaps Ranil Wickremesinghe is a paid-up member of the United National Party, but is a covert supporter of the SLPP.
Now, I have my reservations. Pardon me. He'll be the candidate.
For the UN.
UNP, yes. As the things looks like, the way the things look.
But can I ask you this? In the light of that very flawed, my personal view, 19th Amendment, in light of that, who wants to be president?
No, these are all misconceptions. Still, we have an executive presidency.
Yeah.
Some only very few rights of the privileges.
Yeah, but some very important privileges and rights.
Not very, like the dissolving of the parliament,
Yes.
appointing the cabinet.
Yes.
So these are not.
But we went into a constitutional crisis in October last.
That was on another plateau. Not on the same issues. So what I perceive is,
Yeah.
rather than being the prime minister or the president,
Yeah.
he would love to be the leader of UNP.
Yeah.
So he will not give up that position, and there won't be any other candidates. If there is any other candidate, he may have to give up the leadership of UNP.
Right.
So that is the logic.
Now then, can I ask you what the burning issues are? What do you think? There are all these parties: SLFP, SLPP, UNP, UPFA, JVP, TNA, and God knows what.
Yes. Yes.
Everybody. What are the underlying problems?
Underlying problem: number one, national security.
Right.
Number two, national production. Number three, clean and honest politics. Now, if any of the candidates, after being elected,
Yeah.
could look to cater to these needs, I think he can go for the second term as well. These are the most pressing needs of this country.
All right. Well, I've got here with me the government. This is a government report, by
Yes.
the way. It's comprehensive. Look, it's got everything going here, and we've gone to all places all around the country. It's about 189 pages. Right? It says here, drinking water problems, 62%. Damaged roads, 48%. 32% issues in public transport. Then comes unemployment, lack of
Faraz,
water,
let me
and so on and so
elaborate
forth.
on this national production.
Yeah,
Now, when you go to when you consider national production,
yeah,
it encompasses all this.
right.
Okay. Now, when we were at school,
Yeah.
primary schools, we learnt about three basic needs:
Yeah,
food, shelter, and clothing. But now those basic needs have expanded: transport, communication,
yeah,
water, then clean environment, health. So it has expanded. So that is how what you are talking about.
yeah. It's been compiled with the help of the University of Peradeniya.
Yes. So we need a comprehensive program.
Yeah.
Well, plan of action.
But how many manifestos go to?
No, forget about the
goes-
manifestos. I
yes.
don't believe in these manifestos.
Ah, there you
everybody
are. There you are.
can say there are no bad things or anything that they are playing dirty. That is not stated in the manifesto.
Yeah.
But what we are talking is, if when these people get elected,
Yeah.
this is a plan of action that they should take. They should concentrate on.
Okay.
So, as you said, 60%, there's a problem of 64% of potable water,
That's right.
right? And also the other. The first and foremost, we have to build a new Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
For us to build a new Sri Lanka,
Yes.
we need a new Sri Lankan emerging from whom we are. That is, with a revolutionary of ideas, the very revolutionary ideas put into one with self-esteem and self-respect. Do we have self-respect, self-esteem as Sri Lankans today? Why are we lined up in front of embassies, high commissions, seeking for us to go to another country?
To widen horizons?
Yes. So not to widen horizons.
No. For
It's not-
economic.
Yes, they want they practically want to abandon this country. Just imagine for us, people,
Yeah.
infants,
Yeah.
they are taking a boat ride to Australia from here. Why? This has become a God-forsaken country, is it? Where's the self-respect and self-esteem of a Sri Lankan?
Well, what do you think's happened? Why has that happened?
Because, see, in a way, in one way, the politicians have done the worst damage to this country. Then, coupled with them are the government officials. I'm not telling all, not all politicians, not all government officials.
Yeah. I want to pose to you some relevant questions.
Yes.
That accompanies the bid being made by the former Defence Secretary, candidate Gotabaya Rajapaksa, to end up with the highest office in this country. And these questions are relevant, and therefore I am asking. It's the third time I'm asking different people from your party. The questions go something like this. What will happen to the investigations, let's say, into Lasantha Wickrematunge's murder, Prageet Ekneligoda, Keith Noya, Wasim Tajuddin, MIG deals or no deals, and the list is almost, well, it's exhaustive. And so what will happen to these investigations in the event that candidate Rajapaksa becomes President Rajapaksa?
Law and order is an integral part of national security.
Right?
So as I told you earlier,
Yeah.
what are the prime concerns?
Yeah.
One is the national security. So you cannot, just because I'm a member of the parliament, or I'm a cabinet minister or a president of this country,
Yeah.
if there are certain allegations against me, I have to clear myself
Yeah.
in the eyes of law and in the eyes of people.
So will candidate Rajapaksa have the time to concentrate on saving this country, fixing the economy, and so on? There are serious issues. And as you know, he is a man who likes to deliver. So if, for example, he looked at our Gamada report 2018, which I'm sure we'll make available to him if he wants to, he can have it. Is he going to have enough time to fix all these problems when he's engulfed almost in an avalanche of cases against him?
Well, I do believe that a person, once he sets his mind on something, and if he's firm in his actions, he can go ahead and deliver the, as you said, deliver the goods.
Yeah.
Let the law takes its course.
But what do you think will happen to investigations like Wasim Tajuddin?
No, there now also, for an example.
These
for
are
us-
just not the full list. I'm
Yes,
just-
yes, I know. For us, there are so many people who have been alleged before 2015, January 8.
Yeah.
I see these characters around Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa as well.
Yeah.
That is why I said
That's right.
the
That's worrying too.
third requirement, the prime concern, clean and honest politics. Clean and honest politics.
But even if he is clean, if we presuppose that candidate Rajapaksa is clean, then by virtue of him surrounding himself with people who are very much part of this claim of sleaze and corruption, then the public will wonder why candidate Rajapaksa, candidate Clean, wants to be associated with, in any shape or form, with such virtually undesirable.
Even not only the public, even I have my reservations.
Well, it's just as Patali Champika Ranawaka and Rajitha Senaratne and President Maithripala Sirisena had their own reservations about the appointment of Arjuna Mahendran as Governor of the Central Bank.
Yes. So let's see. That is why I said, no matter the official capacity that he's in, he has to face the trials or whatever the allegations and clear himself. According to Sri Lankan law, unless that person is convicted, assumed to be not guilty, unless he is convicted. So that is the law of this country.
Well, that's a good answer, but honestly, there is this fear amongst the minority communities. Is it a well-founded fear?
No, this all happened with if you can remember, for us this was can you remember Darga Town incident?
Yes. Yes.
So this was the
catalyst for the fear.
exactly. Not only the catalyst, that was the cause.
Yeah.
So there was the government should have taken more solid actions on that issue before it erupts. Before it erupted, we could have done something.
Yeah.
But we didn't do. I accept that. So that is how it started.
That inaction is now reflected in candidate Rajapaksa's campaign.
Well, I don't say that we may not be able to win the hearts and minds of the minorities. Because take this, look at the picture in this manner. Now, he led to a certain, I don't say that he totally led to end what is the 30-year conflict. But how many thousands suffered under the clutches of LTT? But nobody talks about that. Not only the Tamil people, also the Muslim people, Sinhalese, Catholics, all.
The Sri Lankans are rather myopic.
Yeah, they are myopic, but for us, I should say, I should admit that they have been looking beyond.
Yeah.
From what I have gathered from the recent past, they are looking beyond. So beyond what has, as you said, the myopic, not the short term. On the long term, this is what we need. We need a long term visionary and a vision and a mission to deliver it.
And what about you, Bidru Vikramanayake? What are your ambitions? You have a lifetime in politics, and you are from a family of politicians. Where's your hope for? Where's your aspiration lead to? Do you want to lead the country one day?
Given the chance, yes, I shall.
Is it something that you'll go after, or are you?
No, I don't want to go after it.
Right.
But
But if they say in marketing, they say that if you don't ask, you won't get.
yeah, that is marketing. That is in the marketing. We are not in marketing.
But politics is like marketing.
Yes, but these type of politics, the marketing came into politics
Yeah.
with the electoral system
Right.
of the preferential votes, all those things. So that is why you see all these cutouts, huge hoardings and all these things,
Yeah.
promoting one, and maybe two or three, some things like that, and forget these concentrated purely on personal agendas and personalities. These are all personality cults, I should say. These cults should wither from the society. So we have to, that is why I said we need a new Sri Lanka. For new Sri Lanka to emerge, we need new Sri Lankans.
Do we not need new politicians?
That is what I said, clean and honest. I told you about three, and of the three, the third, clean and honest politicians.
That's what we need.
Yes, that is what
Do
we
you
need.
think, do you think there's space in this, within this whole ambience? Do you think there's space for a rank outsider to come in?
Yes, there could be. There could be. But it is, of course, the acceptance of the people that depends on it.
Is it, how much of a long shot is it?
It's a very long shot for an outsider to come. Yet, maybe not these immediate elections, but maybe the next also, an outsider might come in. That is how I feel.
In response to what the candidate Rajapaksa administration may do, a member of the public is saying that they will, and in response to what happens to all these investigations, the level of skepticism is such, and I think it's reflective in this question, they will change the law and change the Chief Justice. Are we not living in cuckoo land?
There were mistakes, should admit, honestly and earnestly. There were mistakes that were committed.
Mr. Vikramarka, can I also ask you about just two more questions? Well, just one actually, in context with this. What about the N factor? Do you know what the N factor is?
Well, you can look at it in different aspects.
No. Well, okay, look, on our program we ask the most difficult questions, and most people give us answers. So let's not beat around the bush. The N factor is a nicer way of saying, what will the children do? The former president's children. Are they going to be running Pandu? Are they going to be abusing their uncles, this time around their uncle's power?
No, you cannot do that. That is why I said these are prime concerns of this country, prime needs.
It's a very valid question, and I hope nobody's getting annoyed about this.
No, that is, you have asked that. You have a right to ask that question, and nobody should be. Let's put it this way: nobody should be above the law, not even the president of this country.
And his children.
Yes, of course, nobody should be above the law.
But they were the first family.
Nobody should be above the law.
Is candidate Rajapaksa a strict enough disciplinarian to ensure that he will respect the notion the law is the law?
He was a disciplinarian. I hope he can do much better. He can do much better. Well, of course there were some flaws. Now we are beating on this. We are beating a dead horse.
Yeah.
That is how I see it. The past, okay, that has gone. Now let's face it. The future.
Yeah, quite so.
Based on the
public,
present.
But the public, before they put their little cross,
Yeah, I know.
are asking these questions.
True.
I have a sheet full of questions surrounding the candidacy of candidate Rajapaksa.
Yeah, it's not only Mr. Rajapaksa.
No,
per se.
as the others come in, I'm sure if Ranil Wickremesinghe was
all
candidate,
these
we'd have
candidates.
hundreds of questions
Yes,
for him too.
that is why I said at the beginning for us, 3 prime concerns. That is the national security, national economy, and the clean and honest politics. This is what we need right now.
That is the need of the hour.
That is the need, not only the hour.
And you're firmly convinced that your candidate will be candidate Rajapaksa is the answer?
Will be committed to this, and I'm planning to make an appeal to him to declare his assets and liabilities.
Yeah.
Make it public.
Yeah.
Make it a public document. That let's see. We want clean and honest politicians, and we have to begin from at the top. Not the we should not ask the people at the ground level to do these things. We have to show. We have to set the examples.
Right.
So I want to make this appeal to Mr. Rajapaksa, not only to Mr. Rajapaksa, but to all candidates.
Yeah.
All candidates.
Well, you've taken the words out of somebody who sent this question, because it says anyone before being sworn in as president must be made to declare his or her assets, which is what you're saying.
Yes.
So do you think it's going to be the mother of all presidential polls this time round?
After April 21st incident and the bond scam,
Yeah.
due to these 2 factors,
Yeah.
this is going to be the mother of all presidential elections. Because of those reasons, we are a downtrodden country. We have become such a country. We are a basket case, a banana republic. Do you want?
And candidate Rajapaksa or candidate Premadasa, which one? You're obviously going to say your candidate. But, okay, so he's the best person for this?
He may not be the best person, but for the time being, at this juncture, he's the right person.
Well, fair comment. Vidra Wickremesinghe, thank you very much for being on Newsline Prime.
Thank you for us. Thank you.
We'll catch up with you during the day on one of our day programs, hopefully.
Please, yes.
When you can make it to the studios. That's the way it was on Newsline Prime. Have a wonderful evening ahead of you. Take care, and we'll catch you tomorrow evening at the same time on TV1, when Miss Sonali Wanigabaduge will be presenting a program tomorrow evening ahead of a year's absence, in which she will hopefully better her prospects and so on. And that's the way it is. Thank you for watching. Take care. Wonderful evening, and of course, God bless.
News First, Newsline Prime with Faraz Shaukat Ali.